I truly believe that this one mineral could be called the ultimate detoxifier. In this video, I'm going to take you through my new favorite form of magnesium, which is magnesium bicarbonate. I take this every single night for detox, for sleep support, and honestly, you guys, it has been the cheapest thing I've found. So I want to break it down for you and give you all the details I have. So we need to think about magnesium as sort of like a cash system in our body. Your body spends magnesium on things like stress, on things like sugar. That would even include like a high carb diet, but particularly refined white sugar. Caffeine is also something that your body will spend magnesium on. Alcohol is something your body will spend magnesium on. And lo and behold, toxins. So any sort of toxicity, whether it's heavy metal toxicity, whether it's contaminants or things that you're exposed to in the air, your body will spend magnesium as it is trying to detox these things from your body. So because of that, most of us are depleted. Now, the depletion comes from obviously the overconsumption of all the things I just mentioned. But in addition to that, this mineral is supposed to be ever present in our food, in our water. But because our soils are so depleted, we actually don't get the amount of magnesium that maybe people hundreds of years ago would have gotten. And our farming practices are not really the most sustainable to allow for that replenishing of the soils. So we're not getting tons of magnesium from our food, and actually arguably very little from our food. Additionally, we're getting very little from our water. If you can think of how processed our water is, it's not coming from a beautiful spring off of all the rocks with all the beautiful minerals. It's coming from the city, which has thrown chemicals into it. It's got metals from all the piping in it. And oftentimes cities actually filter out magnesium. So you're going to be getting this depletion on a variety of levels. You know, you're not consuming it like you should. And you've got all these external factors that are causing you to be depleted in it. For this reason, magnesium in general is kind of called this like detox mineral. It plays a vital role in over 300 different processes in the body, from cellular energy production, the production of ATP, to toxin removal. So I've tried a variety of different magnesium supplements. I could probably say I've tried every single type of magnesium out there. And after doing some research on this new type, I found that this is probably the most easily absorbable form of magnesium that's out there, and it's called magnesium bicarbonate. Unlike a lot of other magnesium forms, it is much more bioavailable, meaning that it's in a form that your body can easily recognize and assimilate into its cells. So additionally, the bicarbonate aspect of magnesium bicarbonate has actually been known to support healthy pH balance. If you don't know what that means, it's essentially alkalizing your body. Some people will even link acidic bodies to cancer production. So if that makes sense, you're often wanting to shift to a more alkaline state of being. There's a little bit of debate on that because animal products are very acidic, but I think ultimately there are sometimes more benefit to having alkalinity in the body. It is particularly effective when it comes to detoxification, and I'm going to kind of talk about that, but it is well known for supporting the liver and the kidneys in toxin removal. So that's something that's really important. If you haven't been on my channel for very long, you know that I talk about the liver and detoxification a lot. Think of the liver like a sieve, like in the sink. You know, it's supposed to filter toxins. It's supposed to make sure that toxins don't go into the rest of your body. But if you think of like a sink, which I am picturing like a sink, if there's too much crap in the sink that is needing to be filtered, it's actually going to get clogged up, and the liver will end up becoming this site of storing toxins. It wasn't originally meant to be that, but it will become this like place of storing toxins because there's just too much to filter. So there's a lot of different things that you can do to kind of like dump those toxins. I talk about coffee enemas here a lot, but another thing that you can do is support your body's magnesium levels, because that will support your liver in detoxing. Now, to go a little bit deeper into detox, the process of detoxification will actually deplete your magnesium levels. Without enough magnesium, your body will actually start to struggle to remove these toxins effectively. Like I said, the liver won't be able to function optimally, and a lot of other natural detoxification functions in your body can be hindered without a good mineral bank, and particularly with magnesium. Specifically, toxins like heavy metals actually have been known to deplete minerals. So for every amount of heavy metals, inflict what's called free radical damage, and those actually damage our cellular function. So again, this is where magnesium can come back in to help restore that cellular function. But I really truly believe your body is always in this constant state of detoxing. So, you know, when we think of feeling like against our body in a sense, or like your body is just like doing this thing that you don't want to happen and you got to make it do something, I really believe that your body is always doing the most efficient that it possibly can at getting rid of toxins and supporting and nourishing yourself. It's very smart like that. So if you are depleted in magnesium, you're wondering like, like, why? Or you're showing all these magnesium deficiency symptoms like having trouble sleeping, restless leg syndrome, lots of cramping. Maybe you're having trouble with your bowel movements. Maybe you are very stressed, anxious, not able to focus. You have to remember that your body is wise. It is choosing where to allocate these minerals in a smart way. And so you want to actually come alongside your body and supporting it, recognizing that, you know, maybe you're taking a little bit of magnesium right now. Maybe it actually needs more if you're still showing symptoms. You'd be surprised how much your body could actually be needing because it's in a state of detoxification. And this is very like bio-individual. So if this is kind of confusing language for you, or you kind of want to go deeper on a more one-on-one basis, check out the link in the description for my free community. It is a new free community called Wholeness Hub, where I do free live Q&As every single Saturday. We would love to have you, and we talk a lot about these types of topics there and how to kind of cater it more to you. But I want to now kind of get into the specific health benefits of magnesium bicarbonate, because I think this specific type of magnesium is really important and ultimately really beneficial. So like I said, it supports cellular detoxification. So it acts like a natural cleanser, neutralizing toxins and aiding in the removal of heavy metals. It helps to restore cellular electrical charge, improving your detox pathways. Again, like any magnesium, it's going to support relaxation and stress reduction. This will ultimately help to balance your nervous system and support those healthy cortisol levels. It's going to ease tension, again, promoting better sleep. A lot of almost every form of magnesium will support your sleep. It boosts your energy production. So the ATP, the energy of your cells, it's going to boost that. This is why people take magnesium and they notice a big difference in their mental clarity. So they might have less brain fog. They might have less like distractibility. Again, like I said, it neutralizes acidic waste in the body. So it'll kind of help to rebalance that pH level. It improves bone and muscle health. That's why you see like less leg cramps, or people who are pregnant run through magnesium so much so they'll have like leg cramps at night. It helps to regulate blood pressure, so it's really good for cardiovascular health in that sense. It actually relaxes blood vessels and supports maintaining a healthy heart rhythm. It'll aid in your body's natural elimination of waste. Oftentimes, especially magnesium bicarbonate can actually trigger you to have a bowel movement, so you kind of have to find your window of tolerance. But for proper detoxification, you actually need to be eliminating waste on a daily basis. You don't want this compacted fecal matter. That's actually how you reabsorb toxins. That's where you start to see some of these toxicity symptoms. And it's actually really great for cognitive function. It facilitates brain detox, neurological function, again, reducing brain fog, fatigue, all of those sorts of things. So you'd think it makes you tired, but it actually supports fatigue as well. Like I said, you want to start small. You want to start with maybe like 1 to 2 ounces daily, and then build up your body's tolerance to this magnesium, because again, it will trigger your body to eliminate stool. So you want to kind of find your body's personal threshold with that. And as always, I believe in pairing this with a good nutrient dense diet. I don't think you should ever just depend on supplements for your nutrition. Even though our soils are depleted, I still think it's worth getting them with all their cofactors and all of the natural things that you can get from food. You should be primarily depending on that. But if you want an exact step-by-step on how to make magnesium bicarbonate, I made a short form video. It's literally a minute, giving you the exact step-by-step of how to make it for cheap. And when I say cheap, you guys, I've tried to find the cheapest way to consume magnesium for a long time, because my body thrives on a lot of magnesium. So I'm always trying to like penny pinch for this, but this is probably the cheapest way, and it is also the fastest way. It takes about 5 minutes of active time. If you check out this video, it will give you the exact step-by-step, and the description goes into a little bit more depth as well. Thank you for watching.